So this week has been absolutely crazy, not just with the Xenoverse 2 closed beta release, but also the fact that there have been tons of legitimate spoilers coming out for Dragon Ball Super, which I have covered here on Geekdom 101. On this video, I'm going to be reviewing Dragon Ball Super Episode 61. I am not going to be covering the spoilers, but I do have videos where you can hear my thoughts on the spoilers for the upcoming episodes of Dragon Ball Super all the way until episode 65. I'll put a link to those in the description so you can check that out. But if you don't want to be spoiled on that, don't worry. This video is only going to cover Dragon Ball Super episode 61. That's all we're going to talk about here and what we saw this evening. Episode 61 of Dragon Ball Super is in the books. Japanese name, Zamasu no Yabo. Katarareru Kyofu no Ningen Zero Keikaku. I kind of butchered that, but whatever. That presenting word is hard to say in Japanese. That translates to Zamasu's ambition, presenting the terrifying Zero Mortals plan. We have been waiting for answers about what happened and where this whole thing started and where Goku Black came from, and this episode gave us answers. I'm going to have a lot to talk about here, guys, so bear with me. The episode just finished, and I'm just totally, about to faint. I cannot believe this was the best episode of Dragon Ball Super. I've said it before, but this right here, so far, this is the best episode of Dragon Ball Super. I'm just completely in awe of what we just saw. I am completely in awe. So much to talk about here. The ending of this episode, if you are a Trunks fan, I have no words. I have no words. All right, so here's what I'm going to do, guys. We're going to have a lot to talk about this week. I'm going to try and get some of my other YouTubers, some of my partners. I'm going to try and get Herms to talk about this. There's just so much to talk about, but let's get to the review. All right, the review. So the episode begins with Zamasu, Black, Goku, Trunks, and Vegeta talking. Zamasu has flashbacks to his fight with Goku back in Universe 10. This is, of course, Goku Black. So Goku Black is the present Zamasu. So Goku's like, well, wait a minute. If you're Zamasu, then who's the other guy, the other Zamasu? Because if Goku Black is Zamasu, who's the other Zamasu? Turns out that the other Zamasu is the other timeline Zamasu, the Trunks timeline Zamasu, the future Zamasu, which we kind of figured that one out. And if you guessed that, then you're a great prognosticator. So Zamasu says, oh, I teamed up with the past Zamasu. So here's what happened, guys. All right, try to follow me here. I'm going to try to explain exactly how this whole thing went down. So in the past, right, or in the present, whatever, Goku went to go fight Zamasu, okay? Goku went to go fight Zamasu, okay? You guys saw this way back. He fought him in SS2. Zamasu was like, wow, he's immortal, blah, blah, blah. And that's what began his change into being evil, is fighting Goku, right? This is going to be a time paradox right here, so try to follow me, okay? So Zamasu, after losing to Goku, he goes to visit Zuno, asks him questions about Goku, and then goes to get the Super Dragon Balls. However, here's what happened. So Zamasu killed Gowasu, took the Potara from his dead body, right? And then as a result became a Kaioshin, took the time ring, and went into Trunks' timeline, right? Here's where it gets interesting. So the fight keeps going, and they fire a big-ass ki blast, and Goku's like, wait a minute, I saw you destroyed. I saw you die. Goku Black says, because of this time ring, nothing in the past can affect me. Okay, so let me explain to you guys kind of what he means by this. When Beerus went to go kill Zamasu 2 episodes ago, when Beerus killed Zamasu, right? He did it at a point in time before Zamasu had hopped to the future. In other words, there is a new timeline that was created. There is a new timeline that has been created. If you guys are prognosticating this, you are a great prognosticator. You predicted it correctly. Basically, in this other timeline, the original timeline, okay, the way the events were supposed to go is that Goku went to go fight Zamasu. Zamasu got pissed off. Then he took the time ring, went into the Trunks timeline, gathered the Super Dragon Balls, wished to switch bodies with Goku, and then became Goku Black. What happened was that by the time that Beerus, you have to think about this fourth dimensionally, okay? I know some of you guys are going to have headaches, and so am I. By the time that Beerus had gone back to kill Zamasu, because the events had already happened in the time stream, Zamasu was protected because he was in a different timeline. See what I'm saying? In other words, he went back to kill Zamasu before he did it, but that in turn branched off a new timeline, which is the one that's being created right now, where Zamasu is dead and Gowasu survived. So it's very confusing, all right? Very confusing. I will do a video analyzing this. I'm going to get with some other guys. We're going to think about what actually happened here, but that's pretty much it. Now, there's some stuff, there's some crazy shit that went on. So during the fight, Vegeta actually saves Trunks' life. We then see Goku Black. We see another flashback of Goku Black going into the future timeline, meaning the Zamasu and Gowasu of that timeline, the Trunks timeline versions of Zamasu and Gowasu. Goku Black kills future Gowasu, gives Zamasu the other Potara. He says that I want somebody who would share in my ideals, which is, him. It's the same guy. So pretty much they explain what happened, and future Zamasu got upgraded to being a Kaioshin. Then they have this funny moment where they shake hands and they hug, and then we actually see the flashback of Zamasu using the Super Dragon Balls to become immortal. That's the future Zamasu did that. And once they made that wish, they destroyed the Super Dragon Balls. I was in shock at this. I was like, wow. So I guess the Super Dragon Balls aren't just omnipotent. They can be destroyed. Goku Black is, of course, talking about how now he's the authority of the earth. But that's not it. That's not the end. There's actually more to the story. So when Zamasu switched bodies with Goku was farming. So in the regular timeline, Goku, before Trunks went back in time, right? And I'm talking about when Trunks went back in time in Super, not in DBZ. If Trunks had never gone back in time to tell Goku about Goku Black, then what would have happened is Goku would have just been farming one day with Goten. That's right, we see Goten. And then Zamasu wished to the Super Dragon Balls to switch bodies with Goku. So then he shows up where Goku's farming. Chi-Chi's there. And Zamasu kills Goku, kills Chi-Chi, kills Goten. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. If you didn't have enough reason to hate Zamasu, I really hate that guy. I know some people are going to say, well, Chi-Chi. No, he killed the dude's family, yo. So during the fight, Goku and Vegeta are using Ki Blast to fight them off. Black then powers up. Vegeta and Trunks and Goku try, but Black just dodges them. Just incredible action here. They're all attacking him, and he's just dodging them, just making it look easy. And then when they get knocked away, Zamasu blasts them. Then they do that combo blast. They talk about the Zero Mortals plan, how they wanted to wipe out mortals. Then there's this incredible scene, right? This is what I was talking about. There's a scene where Zamasu pretty much, he has, or Goku Black and Zamasu have Goku pinned against the wall. He's like, you want to know what happened to your family? My family. And what they explain pretty much is that, like I said, he sent himself to the future at a time after when Beerus arrived, so it makes another timeline, all right? So again, a new timeline has been made as a result of Beerus going back and killing Zamasu, and as a result of really Trunks going back. So I couldn't believe it. So when Goku finds out that Zamasu killed Goten and Chi-Chi, even though Goten and Chi-Chi are still alive in the regular timeline, not this new 5th timeline, Goku is like, fuck you, and just explodes. He gets pissed off. He just fucking, dude, this was crazy. This was nuts. Amazing power up. Then he starts to run roughshod all over Zamasu and Black. Who's your daddy, Zamasu? Just going in there, kicking their ass everywhere, bro. Then he goes for a big right hand. Goku Black blocks it, fires a Ki Blast right through his ass. Then he pulls out a gigantic psionic blade and starts putting holes in the motherfucker like Swiss cheese, bro. I couldn't believe it. Goku goes down, knocked out of SS Blue. Just insane. Insane, okay? So, Black is explaining in Zamasu that he's getting stronger. And he's like, I have a Saiyan body. And I'm a god. So it's like you have the god knowledge, the god power with a Saiyan body. Trunks is like, I'll take him on. Vegeta's like, you don't have a chance. He goes, I won't know till I try. And then Black and Zamasu say the real reason, or one of the big reasons why they wanted to kill off mortals, is because Trunks was breaking the time travel rules. They talk about him going back and helping Goku with the heart virus, going back and getting stronger and killing 18 and Cell, and all these things that he did. And they're talking about how Trunks needs to be punished. So technically, if Trunks had never saved Goku, Zamasu would have never stolen his body, and therefore it's his fault. And they call him a sinner. Very, very amazing thing. I can't even believe just how deep this was. The music was on point. Animation was okay. Some moments were a little meh, but it was all right. I still stuck with it. So Trunks attacks and he's getting pounded. Black goes after Trunks, blasts him right through the stomach. Mai runs out there. Vegeta's hurt. They got their asses kicked yet again, guys. Zamasu and Black just ran through these guys like a hot knife through butter, yo. And Trunks is just livid at this, okay? So again, the whole thing is that Trunks going back in time with his time machine apparently created a new timeline, because had Goku Black not appeared, Trunks wouldn't have gone back. But the fact that Trunks went back is what forced Goku to go visit Universe 10 and meet Gowasu, and as a result of that, create Goku Black. So again, guys, I've talked about this before in a previous video. I prognosticated this. This is a time paradox. Again, I'm going to probably do an explanation later on about, what actually happened here. But it's kind of a mind fuck. But that's pretty much what happened. It's a time paradox. It's a time loop. It's a loop. Had Trunks never gone back, Black would have never been created. But Trunks went back because of Black. I know it's confusing. I know a lot of you guys are, I'm sure a lot of you guys are kids. Not all you guys. I know a lot of you guys are younger, but you're smart. I know you're smart. Just look up time loop. I'll talk more about it later. So then let's talk about the end of the episode. So Trunks punches the ground in absolute anger and fury. Then he powers up again. And it's a humongous power up. There's yellow streaks flying up. There's beams everywhere. He's powering up. The whole earth is shaking. And I'm over here thinking, holy shit, he's going to do SS3. He's going to unlock his form of SS3 or some kind of god form. Guys, Trunks unlocked a new transformation that we have never seen before and was never hinted at us before. This is guys, I couldn't believe it. I mean, if you watch the episode, you know what I'm talking about. Trunks powers up and he has a yellow aura with blue lightning. The whole heavens tremble, and as he's walking, you hear like the whole earth shaking with every step. Boom, boom, boom. Super's never been this badass, man. Never before has Trunks been this badass. Even when he killed Frieza. Then they zoom in and Trunks has no eyes. He has no pupils. It's just white. So it's like the Broly form, kind of. So you got white. You've got a blue aura around Trunks, surrounded by yellow aura with the yellow hair. This is a new transformation, never before seen. Trunks exclusive. You Trunks fans out there gotta love that. I am speechless. I'm gonna watch this episode about 250 times. Leave your comments down below. I can't even believe what the fuck happened. There's so much explanation, so much action, so much explosiveness, so many transformations. If you are a Dragon Ball fan and you like the storylines, you're going to like this. If you're a Dragon Ball fan and you like the action, the power-ups, the screaming, you're going to love that. If you're a Trunks fan, you're going to like that. If you're a Vegeta fan, he saved Trunks at one point in the episode. You're going to like that. If you're a Goku fan, you're going to love the fact that he was a badass. And if you hate Chi-Chi, you'll love that too. This episode was for every Dragon Ball fan except for Gohan fans. I'm sorry. Sorry, Gohan fans. I know you've had a rough year, but I'm just saying, this episode's for everybody. This is my favorite episode of Dragon Ball Super. I'm going to watch it again, see if I still love it as much. I think I will. Absolute insanity. Let me know your thoughts down below. Subscribe to Geekdom 101 for all of your Dragon Ball needs. I'm mind blown. What an incredible episode. Thank you as always. I will talk to you guys down the road. Damn, that was crazy.